Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Tammy from Tammy Colors 2, and you are here to see video number 14 in the Time for a Cuppa, a Celebration of Tea coloring book series. It's a coloring book by Racine, and I have been doing the book in order, coloring the page, and trying the tea and trying to teach you a little bit about tea if you don't know anything. I am certainly not an expert. I will give that disclaimer. I'm just a person who mainly enjoys tea. Of course, I love tea, I love coffee, pretty much like everything. I'm not real picky. I am kind of picky about my tea. I will, when I go to a restaurant, I will have coffee rather than tea because they have cheap tea bags, and you know, I don't always enjoy those. So I'll have coffee because, you know, that's harder to mess up. But I do enjoy really good coffee. I tell everyone a good Italian coffee, or at least, you know, go to an Italian restaurant and get a real Italian espresso. Oh, that'll change your life. Anyway, so this is the tea we are doing. We have done so far the Assam, the boba, the Ceylon, the chai, the chamomile, the dandelion, the Darjeeling, Earl Grey, the English breakfast, the ginger, the hibiscus, and last week we did jasmine. So, oh no, last week we did jasmine. The week before it was cumin because I did those two out of order. And then today we are doing Kenyan black tea. So Kenyan, if you didn't know, tea was first introduced to Kenya in 1903. And was planted in present day Limuru, I guess is how you say that. But the commercialization of tea didn't start until 1924. So it's not, it's actually pretty recent, like 100 years. So, and Kenya is actually third ranked for growing tea in the world behind China and India. As we all know, China and India are the world's #1 tea producers. We get a lot of great stuff from there. So your Kenyan black tea, now this is Kenyan GFOP, which stands for Golden Flowery Orange Pico. If you see a bunch of letters, they all mean something. This is a loose leaf tea. It is a nice red color. It has a fabulous flavor. I bought this from Tea House in Ann Arbor, which I will link the store in the description because you can buy it online and they will ship it to you. It has a very familiar flavor. This particular one is not bitter. It is actually smooth. You think it's going to have a bite, but it doesn't. It's a very familiar flavor because Kenyan tea is used in a lot of blends. It's a very, very popular black tea. So you would know the flavor if you don't know the name. And it's a nice red color. And this is one of my favorites. I love this one. I'm definitely going to get more of those, more of this. Because I haven't had this particular one before. I've had lots of Kenyan teas. I actually have a Kenyan. I worked with a man, Gerald, who was from Africa, and when he went to visit his mom, he came back, he brought me some tea, and that was fun, and I've really enjoyed that. So this is very good with a little sweetener if you like it that way. A little milk wouldn't be bad. If that's how you like to drink it. I like to show you the color, so I don't put anything in it really. I'm at the point in my life where I drink most teas without sweetener or anything in them, but I do enjoy honey and sweetener in some teas. It just depends on my mood. It's very good. So my window is open today. Hopefully that's not too distracting. I don't think you can hear it too much. It is like June and it's like 68 degrees today, which is ridiculous. But it is what it is. All right, so it's very nice, but I was freezing today. So here's the picture. It's one of the more detailed pictures. I looked at some African color palettes and I kind of came up with this one. So I have picked out some markers. I'm using my Arteza markers today. I was trying to think if there was anything else that I could tell you about Kenyan tea. I mean, you don't care about how it's crushed, torn, or curled, so but I do recommend it if you like a nice black tea, this particular one. So let's see. All right, where am I going to start? I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these borders yet. That's the only thing. So, oh, and my cat has not stolen my chair, which is so nice. We will, I think, I just have to decide what color I want the country to be. Because I think, I know I want my teapot to be like orangey. For whatever reason, I just see that. Probably because of the patterns on it, you know, us. It's just it's part of us 70s people. We see orange a lot, orange and avocado. Those of us who grew up in the 70s and the 80s. So I think we'll start there since that's kind of my focal point. I probably need to pull out a color for my tea. I have not done that. I said I was going to color not leaves for you today. I just have to decide if I want the teapot to be this color or this color. So what do we got? Well, I think we're gonna make it this one. So here we go. I may need a couple different excuse me, colors for my leaves. Oh, I realized I just forgot something. Whew. Good save, right? Just pull a couple of sheets from down here. Stick that in there. Now we're safe. All right, sorry about that. How many of us have ruined, well, made the page underneath more challenging due to forgetting to put your blotter page in? My cat is losing his mind today. I do not know why. I don't know if it's a full moon. I don't think it is. He's bored, he's young, and he has been just crazy all day. Oh, goodness. Can I get in there? Yeah. I can hear him meowing. I don't know if you can hear him meowing. So, how is everyone this week? Or have you enjoyed any tea? Is there anything you've been drinking? Have you discovered anything new and interesting? I apologize. I keep saying I have some great ideas for other videos. It's just June. I mean, like, life in general is so busy, which is amazing because I can't imagine how busy it would be if I had kids. I mean, like, I know it's relative because, you know, I remember when I was a kid, it was really busy because I was in softball and band and all kinds of stuff. And my parents, I'm pretty sure my parents did not have a summer to themselves because I had amazing parents who supported me in anything I wanted to do that was not foolish. Which I don't think I asked for foolish things very often. But I was a kid. Oh, it is nice to sit down. think this will be pretty. This will be different. I think this color palette will be different from the rest of the ones I've been doing. I'm still departing. I mean, like, considering I've been trying to get away from what I gravitate towards, and yet trying to be true to myself. So that's always the challenge, right? You still have to be you. You know, the adage may be cliche, but you be you is really kind of true. As long as you being you doesn't hurt other people. So it's helping me, you know, being forced to do this on a regular basis. Like, I haven't done a video series. I'm afraid, I think I was just afraid to do a video series. You know, I love coloring with Kay, and I know how many people love her too. They love to watch her. If you've never watched her channel, she's really cool, and I think she is as down on herself sometimes as I am. And it's funny because I'm pretty sure every one of us that watches her finished pages and she says, "Oh, it's not very good," we would love to be able to do her worst work. But it's okay. I mean, I know how it is. We're our worst critic, you know, and that's just how you see it. But trust me, some of my stuff has gone through the ugly stage and never come out of the ugly stage. It's just kind of permanently stayed in the ugly stage and never left, because that's where it was happy. And, you know, I'm pretty sure that everyone has had an ugly picture or an ugly something that they've tried to do. So, you know, just don't give up. Don't give up. No. I'm trying to think if there was anything really, really funny or cool that I've heard like this week. I've been buying, you know, I wanted to say, Jen, if you watch this video, where did you find some of these teas? Because I have a lot of tea, and I've had to buy tea, you know? Like, I've probably purchased, how many things have I purchased for this book? At least 10. Well, one of them I actually repurchased because I didn't have any purple tea left. Because I have to, you know, get things ahead of time. I don't know if you can hear the sirens outside. I'll have to see how. My cat, oh man, my cat is laying on top of his cat tree and he's staring at me. And it's just kind of hilarious. I know, I need to go play with him. But anyway, it's like, Jen, do you drink all these teas? I have questions. Come on, tell me. I want to know if you've tried all of these personally. Inquiring minds want to know. I had to buy Tulsi tea. I had no idea what it was. But I have bought some. And I'm a little afraid because it's called holy basil. Hopefully it doesn't taste like, I'm sure it tastes different than that. It smells different than that. But I get these things and then I'm like, well, crap, I thought I had a whole bunch of stuff, but apparently I'm missing out on things. Let me try to shade this with this marker. I'm getting better at shading, you know. All right, so I can shade more later. Put a little bit in there in case I forget. So let's see. Oh, I missed a spot. Look, there we go. Colors did I want on here? I wanted some yellow. Oh, is it going to be really gross if I put this yellow on here? Let's see. Well, that reminds me of the 70s pretty much. I don't mean to imply that this is 70s, but it's just the colors. The colors remind me of the 70s. I don't know if that one will be too dark, or I suppose I need to actually just get a piece of paper out. I'm afraid it'll be too dark. I mean, I didn't put out a bright yellow on purpose. You know what? We're gonna be brave, because I want to do this one, and oh yeah, why not? I don't know. Are these two gonna look terrible together? I have to see them side by side. Or I could pull out another green. I was just trying to stick with my color palette. That might work. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I'm going to use this one and this one. That's my teapot color. I have like a whole bunch of markers. I found a really cool vase, like a square vase that I bought to put my markers in. And I used it. I should have bought like 4 of them. I went to the Dollar Tree and bought it. And it's really nice because it's heavy. It's got a heavy base. And I can't find any more. And I'm like, if you have to drive to 12 Dollar Trees to find something, I think it's not worth it anymore for that $1.20. But I'm just saying, I don't know. So I try not to drive across town, because when you live in a big city, you know, you can drive 25 miles, and then your savings is, we joke about that all the time. It's like, if you have to go to 4 or 5 different grocery stores to save $1, are you really saving any money? Depending on the price of what you're buying. Some things, yes, it is cheaper to drive to another store. Unfortunately. Oh, this color palette is like way out of my... It's because I was scarred for life. And my mom gets mad at me when I joke about the avocado refrigerator and the avocado colored stove. You know, I mean, actually, the yellow would have been worse. And it was like that yellow. But the avocado was not bad considering the colors that they had choices. I just, you know, part of me wonders, I don't know if I've ever said this before. So you look at fashion 200 years ago. Now, granted, your, you know, workers or whatever wore plain like dresses and stuff like that, but you have Victorian ball gowns, and you have empire waist dresses, and you have women who are dressed impeccably, heck, even up to the 50s. It's just amazing if you watch Lucille Ball or whatever, and you know, Leave It to Beaver. I mean, they looked nice every day. And it just disappoints me that I live in an era where we dress the way we do. And I try. I mean, I have, I either wear like skirts and dresses or jeans and shorts. I don't like dress pants because I'm short, and I don't sew. So, I can't sew, so I can't hem anything, and I can't wear average size. And you know what I mean? Like, if you can wear average length pants, you are a lucky devil. Because, like for me, my mom bought me a pair of white crop pants, and they're supposed to come up to your knees, but they go like a little more than halfway down my calves, which I actually like better because I don't like stuff around my knees. But they're yeah. And I'm not even really that short, to be honest. I mean, I'm 5'2", which is, I mean, kind of average. I always wish I didn't make a mess. So I have to find a tea color. So my mug, do I make it the opposite color? Is it going to be gross? No, we're gonna make it the same because I want more of this color in here, I think. We'll find out. Can you even see what I'm doing? Let's see. I'm not gonna go on like a rant or it kind of looks like, actually, look, it's very similar to the tea color. Would it be weird if I made the tea? I'll have to find a little bit lighter color and make that the tea color. I actually like this color. This is YR00 from my Arteza Everblend marker collection. This is taking me forever, but I'm trying to slow down and enjoy the process. I always enjoy the process, but I'm always moving fast because I'm loath to admit that I don't allow myself to sit and color, and I'm trying to change that. And also, if y'all have any advice for me, I'm sure that somebody out there has the same problem I do. So I want to color everything. And I just mean I want to color everything. So I find myself, I'll get out a book and then I'll be like, ooh, I want to color this. And I'll color something. I'll be like, oh, wait, I want to color this. And then I pull it out and then I'll start something there because I want to color everything. And it takes more than 5 seconds to finish a page. You know, but I don't want to, I mean, whips don't bother me. I would like to finish some of mine. I've got some out to finish. But it's just, you know, taking the time to, you know, do it. Just, I don't know. Should I make those? How am I going to do this? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. So I don't know if anybody has a good method for making yourself. And I don't know if it's that I have to stop pulling out my books every month so that I have a stack and only get out one at a time, which may be a good method to help me. But it's got to stop because I want to color everything and I get nothing colored because I'm paralyzed by what do I color? Where do I start? And I know that I just need to sit down and do it. Just pick one and do it. And then I'm afraid that if I take the time to do that one, I won't get this other one done. And it's just like, obviously I need mental help, right? So I am still, like, yet again, reorganizing my office. Sort of. I mean, I'm not like taking it all apart. I wish I could take it all out and just start over and, you know, do I have a lighter color than YR00? Let's see, would that be too light? The problem is I don't have all of the Arteza marker colors. I have most of them. I have 144 plus extra ones. I think I have a lot. But I got tired of all the duplicates, so I stopped. And now I want more. I think I need 32. I'm going to try 32 or 33. Let's see. Why do I have YR27? Oh, I put it in the wrong place. Okay. This one will be just a hair lighter. It should be darker, but I want it to be lighter for inside the cup for whatever reason. Because it's my picture and I can do what I want. All right, that's cool. Oh, I gotta do something with the saucer. I could make, let's see. Oh, wait. I missed a spot. Oh, that was the wrong color, but I don't think you can tell. Let's put it over top. There we go. So, I don't feel like I talk about tea enough. I just couldn't find that much. I mean, I did flowering tea last week. That was really cool. I mean, you should check that out if you haven't seen the jasmine tea. I did a flowering tea. And it was funny because I said at one point I could just make, because I thought it's a jasmine tea at one point, and I'm like, I should have just made the jasmine flowers. And then when I looked at the page again, I'm like, oh, it does say jasmine green tea. So I made the right thing. So I don't know what color I want to make those leaves. I've got like tea leaves and I've got these leaves. I may have to find a way to darken this up some. I don't have a darker, this is my darkest one, so I'm gonna have to get a little bit creative with that. I may just be able to go over it. I may need to take a pencil and shade it to make it darker, but we'll see. We will make it happen somehow. Make sure our cup gets shaded in here. I'm getting real good at coloring teacups. I need to get better at coloring glass. That'll be cool. I like that. I still had to figure out. I was like, at first I was thinking about making this gold, but I don't know. Let's see. I think I have a color. I had an idea of what color I was going to make that mountain, and now I have forgotten. Well, pooh. That doesn't help me. Now I gotta figure it out again. That's not useful. It was a really good idea too. I thought I was gonna make it like a tan, the tan color, but I have two of those. I have a TG08 and an 09. So I don't know. Should I make it a blue? I could make it, I could do two different shades of blue. I make this one blue and this another blue. And the two shades I have out are this greenish blues. So it's not going to be like blue. I mean like sky blue. It'll be a different blue. But I don't think I'm coloring outside this time. We'll see. I might. I don't know. Should I just commit and be done? Should I just color all of that? And I don't know what color to make the sign, but that'll come out. That might be, I don't know. I've got some reds and pinks out. I gotta figure out what to do with the reds and the pinks. I don't know if it'll clash. Well, it's not red and pink. They're kind of like orangey. So I may not. I'll have to see if those clash. Anyway, let me see what else I can do. I'm happy with this. I like this. Now I have to go see what I can do with that. So give me some time to think and we'll see what I do with it. Be back in a minute. All right, I've completed it and here's the big reveal. Ta-da! Yep, I am happy with this. I'm creating such a cool book full of color palettes for myself. I really like how all these colors work together. You know, and it's just a marker blending. I was going to use pencil and then it took me so long to finish it. I decided to just leave it as is. So there we go. So happy with how that came out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. It was a fun one today. And then next time we are doing Kenyan purple tea, which is a fun one. So I will definitely do purples on this one. I have some ideas. So it'll be vastly different than this one. All right. I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.